the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Anders Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. They'll go for it, Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Off play action, Rodgers. Has it down close. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down throw from Goff. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets, 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. Right, reels it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running it with David Montgomery. This is ahead for about 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Broke through the tackle, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run again with Montgomery. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Goff. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is gone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll get this one to Adams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. What opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down throw by Rodgers. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. This will be caught by Adams. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw again. Rodgers splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. To give on second to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Rodgers set to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Here's Rodgers. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw it. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fox now to kick this one away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now they send their back in motion right. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. 1st and 10 for him now following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 43. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Rodgers will look to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Wilson's got it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he's brought down after a short game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now here's Rodgers. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Finds his target Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Gibbs.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and that gives the Lions the first. Montgomery now up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Goff now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's got the hook up to Adams. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Jets with a 10-point advantage. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. Anders Carlson on now for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. So it's a road win for the Jets. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.